Hello, my name is Savannah Hollingworth. I am a transfer student, having attended 3 other schools. I accumulated credits at all of them. I'm returning after a 1-year break, and before that it was 10 years ago. I am a Fish and Game employee. I work as a regulation program assistant and work as the Western Regional Coordinator for the department's local advisory committees and working with the public in the region who wish to participate in the process of changing fisheries and game laws. I also help facilitate Board of Fisheries meetings, and I am the publication specialist for the Board of Game. I'm a mother to a newly joined Air Force recruit and engaged to a wildlife trooper and a Michigander with deep roots there. I'm an Alaskan transplant as of 2020. I live and work on traditional Yupik lands. I'm also a wanderer. I've lived in 10 different states, having visited 33, but I've only been to Mexico and Canada outside of the US. Some of my interests are nature in all aspects, culture and societies, including the religions and societal beliefs, the arts, modern and ancient, but I'm especially interested in indigenous and rural cultures. I'm interested in history and politics, local food systems and agriculture, and off-grid naturally engineered housing, earthships being one example. Some of my hobbies include fishing and hunting, foraging and wildcrafting, or making medicines of wild foods, food processing, preservation and cooking, hiking and camping, amateur photography. All of the photographs in this presentation are my own. I'm an amateur mycologist. I enjoy road trips and travel. I create unique arts and crafts using natural mediums and or upcycled items, things I find. I garden and am into small-scale animal husbandry, although I don't have any animals right now and I've not been successful gardening in Alaska yet. I'm also interested in canoeing. Why I am here. I am taking this class because I'm working to finish my Associate of Arts degree. I intend to continue into a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science with concentration in environmental policy and or Native American studies. I'm interested in working with tribal governments in the area where food sovereignty, local food systems, local sovereignty, and ecosystem policy intersect. Lastly, I live and work full-time in Bethel, which makes it hard to attend classes. Looking Several Ways, Anthropology and Native Heritage in Alaska by James Clifford discusses anthropology, archaeology, heritage projects in Alaska and analyzes their role in Native Alaska cultures. Many obstacles exist. For one, anthropology in Native Alaskan cultures has a complicated past of exploitation where academics felt entitled to study and dissect cultures, ransacked artifacts, and knew best about the people's history better than those that had lived there for generations, and the results often excluded the locals from the result of those studies or for their voices being recognized. Control and power dynamics were often at play. Projects were often funded, thereby controlled by outside influences, and did not extend any control locally. These past mistakes have led to distrust and a reluctance to open their communities to outsiders. Although there are many opportunities that exist to preserve lore, reclaim, or reconstruct traditions, confirm histories, and strengthen indigenous claims, this plays a lot into Native Alaskan politics and identity politics. It provides evidence of belonging to place. It empowers the Native identity and reframes what it is to be Native, combating the prejudice against being Native. There's also a huge opportunity for collaborative work. Limits of anthropology and native cultures of Alaska include that the perspective depends on where it is presented. Often projects are profit motivated. Even when there's a nonprofit element, there is always a capitalist element as well. The funding has to come from somewhere. Along with the capitalist element come power struggles and imbalances of power, and this is also affected by colonization and lasting effects of that. Understandably, there is prejudice, and there's also local beliefs. People are wary of outsiders. Some feel that the past should just be left in the past. Also, projects will always leave someone out. Sometimes the most vulnerable and the least able to participate are those that are the most affected. The projects also are selective about what is preserved and what is suppressed, with things that people are ashamed of getting less attention than those that people are proud of. Again, understandably. Moving forward, while looking back, the possibilities include community-centered projects with a unified Native perspective, which emphasizes the value of community while downplaying the negative aspects, but it provides a more cohesive story, one that people can rally around. There's also multivocal projects where many people are telling their story and how it fits into the larger project. This creates a lot of inconsistencies, but provides more nuance and a fuller view of the project, of the people, of the subject. Believe that looking forward or moving forward, compromise with respect and reciprocity in mind will likely be the way. The role of anthropology in my own life, it brings, when I have participated in projects that were centered around groups that I belong to, it gave me a greater sense of belonging to the group, or in my case, multiple groups. It also helped me learn my family history and gain new insight into behaviors and trends within my family. I was able to fit those family stories into a larger cultural story. It gave me a connection to land and place, knowledge of travels of where my family has come from and what brought them to where we are now. And it helps preserve and recreate meaningful traditions connected to our ancestors. To conclude, I can see the value of anthropology in my own life and can relate to both the scholar who is interested in the academic sense and the insider or local. I believe that anthropology can be a valuable resource to Native Alaskans if projects are done with reciprocity and respect in mind. In my own work, I have realized that when asking the community for anything, the best results are found when you can articulate what the community will get out of the project. When the projects can be made to benefit all involved, the best results are found. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I look forward to seeing all of yours. Have a good day.